I apologize for missing yesterday's video. I was doing my hair, and if you're black, you understand. No big news or anything today. I'm just here to win, which I have not been doing in the past couple of videos, so we're going to try to be fast, we're going to try to be interesting, and we're going to try to stop failing so unbelievably hard. That's really the only goal that I have for this video, is to be quick and to stop sucking. Can't remember if this is greed or greedier. I don't know. I feel like it's greedier because I don't have a lot of money. Or no, maybe I do have a lot. No, I'm getting 3 coins at a time. It's got to be greed. There's no way it's greedier. Unless I'm losing my literal goddamn mind, this is greed. I am losing my mind, by the way. Just as like an aside, the only option is that I'm losing my mind. Although I got 2 pennies there. Does it matter? Is it because I'm finishing them quickly? I'm not sure. I don't remember. I remember when I said this is one of my favorite modes and then I had no idea how it worked. Yeah, that's pretty par for the course for me. Let's see what the item room is giving. I already have piercing tears. I technically... Is it count as spectral? Yeah, I don't really need this because I don't really need tear size up. I already have piercing and spectral tears and it would slow my range, or slow my range. I just can't even talk anymore. I don't even know. I do want the speed up, but I don't have any way to get the speed up, so to be seen. I mean, I guess if I survive this, I could absolutely get the speed up, but you know, there's always like the very slim possibility that I just somehow completely muck it up and I can't even do like a simple boss. So there's always that chance, which it was not the case. But I also, do I do pills? I'm not Kane. Oh, see, the answer was no. The answer was no. I knew the answer was no, and yet my dumbass still did the pills. So maybe I deserve that failure. Holy shit, can I dodge? Can I actually play the game and dodge? Because that would be really, really conducive to winning the run, as if I were to dodge the shots that are coming at me and the enemies that are running at me full speed, which are not hard to see, so it shouldn't be hard to dodge. And we're gonna go Angel Deal because it makes absolutely no sense to go Devil Deal with my health. I have 1 black heart left, and I can promise you that that wouldn't have been enough to get something without killing me unless it gave me a life. Or I guess it could have given me hearts back, but usually that's not the case. I mean, it happens. Range up is really good. I feel like it's just not the case most of the time for me. So goal for this floor, we're going to get some health, we're going to get a key, and we're going to survive. Heavy on the could we get some health. I have not gotten a singular bomb. It is good, but my tears are really, really bad. Like, I actually really don't like that item, but I'll take it a lot of the time for you guys. But the thing is, I'm not actually interested in losing. Like, very genuinely, I don't want to lose again. And I think I will if I take that, because my tears are already very bad. Like, they feel slower than what I remember, which is funny because they're probably not, but they just, it feels that way. Like, it feels like my brimstone is taking like forever to charge, even though I'm killing things pretty quickly and pretty like easily. I still feel like it's going really slow. Could just be starting tears for Azazel. It's more than likely the case, knowing me. I'm just misremembering, but it feels very, very, very slow. So I'm like not trying to slow it down, to be honest with you. And I also, the damage is really good, but I certainly needed tears up first. Like, jeez, that sucked. I really do need a tears up first. And to be honest with you, over anything, I need health. So I don't want to, like, I don't want to nerf an important stat right now while I'm not doing the greatest and have just like failed in general to play the game in a way that would convince you that I've played it before. I need to lock in. And of course it's giving me just actually straight ass. That probably was a mistake. That probably was a mistake, to be honest with you. I really should have pushed for health, but I didn't, so let's try to live with it here. Just gonna let him dash, and then hopefully, I don't remember if he has tears that go over obstacles. He probably does. God damn, he's got some tears that go far, I'll tell you that much. Is this not the 3rd time I've gotten this guy? I'm getting confused. Like, why am I getting him so much? Let's see if we can't get health. This is a soul heart, and it's range, and it's luck. So, it's worth it. What the fuck? Oh, I had no idea. I was like, what boss is that? I've never seen it spawn in like that before. I must not have gotten him very much during greed, but that was weird as shit to me. And I don't have a bomb to bomb the angel, which is super annoying. but I do really like Hollowed Ground, so I probably won't get an angel deal for the rest of this fucking run, because God forbid you can actually get the angel deals when you want them, and I probably am going to take a hit for this, actually, and it wasn't worth it. That's okay, though. I took 2 hits for that, really. So extra not worth it, extra it's okay. Extra whatever, it's fine. Not gonna worry about it. Let's see, could we get something good? Okay, you know, I'll take a Tears Up. I also completely, I'm not even like shitting you, I completely forgot about Polyphemus until I just got that Tears Up, because I was like, wait, didn't I want a Tears Up for a reason? I did. I don't think we need it, to be honest with you. I think we're better off without it. I think it would have screwed my tears enough that I would have been... I don't think it would have went well for me, if I'm honest. So I think it's fine. I think sometimes it's okay to skip the good items. Like, I know that sounds stupid, but I actually genuinely think sometimes the good items just don't work with the run that we're doing. Like, I don't think I would have done well in that case, which is fine. At least I'm honest with myself. So, you know, I'm sorry to the people who are going to hate me for the rest of my natural born life because I didn't take Polyphemus. But to be fair, it is in the interest of the run. And, you know, I think one of my, like, pet peeves when I used to watch gaming YouTubers is, like, they would do dumb shit that just jeopardized their runs all the time. And, like, I get it. People really liked it. And it was, like, funny. And, oh, my God, why would you do that? Like, you're whatever. But I actually don't like that kind of content, so I don't make it. Like, I've actually never taken something that I thought would kill me unless I, like... You know, sometimes I'll jokingly say that, but I don't actually think I'll die unless it's something that you guys really want me to take, and I know you're going to want me to take it, but that's like, I'll be honest and be like, I'm taking it because I know I'm going to get yelled at if I don't, but I'm going to die, and then I do. But on my own, when I'm, like, not doing that, or I'm just playing for myself or whatever, I never actually do that. I don't prefer jeopardizing the run because I care about the run, so I'm like, ugh, I don't want to, like, just die. And, like, so risk-taking is a little bit different, too. Than just straight jeopardizing the run, in my opinion. But still, at the end of the day, like, if I know it's gonna fuck me up, there's really no reason to, like, it's funny, but then to a point, right? Like, wait, what does this do, actually? That's good. That is good. I don't really want to take damage, but that is good. I'm always kind of just like, what's really, like, the point of just, like, straight up jeopardizing the run all the time? Like, if I'm, like, into a run and then they just completely fuck it up because, like, it's hee hee ha ha funny, but then I'm like, well, I wanted to know what happened. Like, so sometimes it works well and sometimes it doesn't, but for me, because I'm not a massive fan of that content, I don't make it. One thing about me that you can be certain of is I don't really make content I wouldn't be, like, happy to watch. I don't currently watch a lot of Isaac content because it's just not what my brain is, like, itching for, but I would watch somebody just have an Isaac run. And when I went through my Isaac phase, I absolutely would have just watched somebody play the game. Like, that would have been something that I would have watched. And I love when people, like, talk about shit and stuff, like, it's based. So it's not like I wouldn't have watched this. So, you know, but I wouldn't really go out of my way to watch somebody, like, fuck around and find out, unless it's like a compilation or something. Those always feel like a lot different to me. But I'm fucking rambling about shit, to be honest with you. I'm not even, like, here's the thing too, like, I yap, but that wasn't even like a good yap. Like, I'm really just rambling scarily through my thoughts. Like, I don't actually know what my own thoughts are, which, you know what, with the brain fog I have, half the time I don't know what my own thoughts are. But that was a bad yap. I really do want both of those, and I really think I will get neither. So perfect. I'm not pressed about it. There could be pennies in here, maybe. There's some. Oh, that was a whole 10 cents. Never mind. Never mind. I lied. I'm going to take Placenta, even though the blue... Oh, Tropicamide, you're shitting in my ass. Even though the blue fires would be really, really good, I don't feel inclined to, like... Not over the health. I think the health is going to be what seals the deal in terms of making it, and I would like to make it. So therefore, I thought I fucking did disconnect my controller. I hate when I do shit. Guys, it's like literally nearly impossible for me to bend over well. Ugh. So when I do dumb shit like that, it makes me so mad, because then I'm like, now I have to, like, hurt. Which, like, I'm hurting anyways, but I don't want to, like, I don't really want to hurt. You know what I mean? That's not the goal. I need to get closer to the mic. I'm in your skin. Kidding, that was really scary and disturbing. Yeah. Ooh, roid rage. Good, 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 good. Thank you very much. And then let's see, really. Pheromones, not terrible. I'm going to. I didn't really mean to do that, but I guess now that I'm doing it. Spilled milk, yeah. Ooh, 2 free plays per. Oh shit, we got something already. I'm gonna do that because it's a permanent cube of meat. It's a permanent damage up. I don't have any other active item. There's really no reason not to. Bomb for a bomb makes the world go around. And then, so I want milk really bad, which is a sentence I have never said in real life and probably will never say again unless I'm sitting in front of this game. But I do really want milk, and I don't remember a single part of the rest of my thought. My bad. I don't like how I thought about it. It was kind of creepy, but I really don't remember anything I was going to say, unfortunately. It just slipped my mind. And my mom always used to say this thing where it's like, oh, it must not have been true. But I'm like, no, I think it was true, Queen. I think I just don't know what the fuck is going on, to be honest with you. I've always had some form of brain fog. It's just gotten so bad that I can't, like, function properly any longer. But I think it's really funny that, like, little me also didn't really know what was happening. I was just sort of confused often. Like, I'd be like, huh? What are we talking about? Ooh, I almost never get Steven, but I really actually like that damage up. And I'm going to take milk because with Brimstone, I think milk is even more worth it, which I think it's already worth it. Like, I feel like there's very, very few times I don't take milk, and it's if, like, I don't have enough money to take. Okay, fuck you. If I don't have enough money to take like 2 items and I really need the other one, I'll leave milk. But I almost always take it, especially with an enemy that... I meant a character. That... Did you... Okay, did everybody see Skull-X pop in and then fucking disappear? I was very confused, okay? Very, very, very confused. By the way, I know people are going to ask me because I keep getting this question. No, I did not watch the Super Bowl. I did not watch the halftime show, but I know Bad Bunny did a really good job, and I'm happy for him. He deserves all of his flowers and accolades. I don't like sports. So, like, if I'm going to do anything, especially, like, while I'm in massive amounts of pain, like yesterday I was struggling, it's definitely not going to be football, but I'm very happy for everybody who had fun and watching it, who got to attend and, like, enjoyed the halftime show and stuff and tuned in. Very good. And, he had a wonderful message. I did see that. So I just don't want you guys to think I'm, like, purposefully out of the loop to be edgy. I've never liked sports. I've never liked sports at all. I don't think I ever will like sports. They're not really my thing. I mean, I like watching certain things. I like watching some of the Olympic sports. Those are really cool. But I also just haven't been watching much. Like, if I'm watching a show, it's like a show, if that makes sense. Like a, can I shut my phone off ever? Like, I literally never ever remember to shut my sound off. It's always ridiculous. And then I'll, like, go to shut it off, and then I'll accidentally fucking click a text that I'm not trying to read, and it's stupid. Okay, I forget what I was talking about. Let's try to find a bomb really quick. I don't remember even why. Oh, fuck. I would do dirty, nasty things for that. Oh, I don't know why, but I thought... I'm just losing my mind. I'm very close to getting more money. I'm gonna take a hit for this. It was worth it. I think that was actually worth it because I really do want Mini Mush really bad because it's a good range up. And for me, range is gonna be like the key, and I'm gonna take this blue heart. I think that was worth it. I also got a lot of keys, which is really good. I don't have to spend money on any keys on this floor, which is great. I was just reading, I made a post on, like, a Reddit post. It was like, am I the asshole? And some of them, like, I don't even know if they're all fucking real or not. I know I'm not taking this either. I cannot stand Monsters Lung kind of in general. But they were talking about, like, being upset because of, like, the situation with their parents having them when they knew they could have had this, like, terrible disability. And I was like, no, you were, like, definitely allowed to be upset and resent them for that. That's something that you're allowed to do as a disabled person. And It's been nice because I've shared my opinion and my experience as a disabled person, and just the fact that, like, yeah, I don't want to be disabled. Like, truthfully, I'm here now, and so I want to try, and I want my life, like, I want to experience things if I can, and I'm trying to fix things because I am here, and my parents didn't know that it was going to be a thing. But if I was like, everybody is not always so afraid of the idea of them not existing as other people are. That's just like a sad truth. But especially when you suffer, if you are born or if you are not born, you don't know that you weren't born, right? So I think some of us have come to the conclusion that, like, I wouldn't be affected because I just wouldn't know, because I would have never been. So it wouldn't have, you know what I mean? Like, I think we can't fathom sometimes the idea of, like, not existing or our parents, like, not having us, because we are here. So it is objectively, by human nature, hard to feel that way, or hard to think about, because that's what your brain does to keep you alive. That's what your brain does to protect you. Your brain doesn't want you to feel that way, because that's not a good way. It's not conducive to survival. But absolutely, there have been many, many, many times in my life, including as recent as a month ago, less probably, where I've thought, yeah, I would have been a whole lot better off had I not been born, for a number of reasons. Especially when my pain gets really bad. Sometimes I'm like, there is literally no point to this. But then I remember that, like, I'm only here to help other people, and I have a goal to open a charity and donate $1 million one day, and I can't do that if I'm not here, if my mom didn't have me. And so, you know, I love my YouTube channel to death. I have some people in my life that I love that I don't want to not be around and see. And so, like, it's so easy right now to be, like, hesitant. But no, I've been sad most of my life, and I've been in a lot of pain that isn't going to go anywhere. So I haven't, you know, I don't know what the future holds. The future could be wonderful. And that hope that everybody should have about their life, which is also mixed with, by the way, effort. You have to put effort in as well. But when you do that, everything could turn out a lot better than what it's been. Like, I am pushing 28, but that's not a long time to be in charge of yourself. And so, you know, it's like, yeah, I probably would have said no, but I'm here. So, like, I don't know what the future could look like, and I could get everything I want in the future, and I have no idea. So, you know, maybe one day I really do donate $1 million somewhere. I have definitely cried at the thought. It makes me feel like life's worth it. I maybe one day do put out music, and then I realize I did go for my dreams. You know what I mean? Like, there's time. So I said in my comment, I was like, they were like, oh, I, you know, blew up on my parents, and I left, and I went no contact. I moved out, and I was just like, you guys are awful. And I was like, you're allowed genuinely to feel that way, and you're not overreacting. It doesn't even make you a bad person. Your parents knew and told you they knew that they had a 50-50 shot to give you an illness that could degenerate kind of infinitely. There's no way of knowing when it will end. And they chose their desire for children over knowing, because they have 3 kids and 2 of the kids don't have the disability. So they went again for another kid. And I was like, yeah, that would make me mad too, actually. Like, objectively, it is a nuanced situation. But at the end of the day, it's your life they gambled with. And you're allowed to be upset by that. And some people were like, really upset by the idea that they were mad. And I was like, I think it's so much easier when you're not disabled, or if you are disabled and you have a lot of support, or your disability doesn't affect you in a physical way, like they can't walk, for example, and they're in excruciating pain. And I'm gonna tell you right now, being in like 8 or 9 out of 10 pain for hours on end is literal torture. Like, it literally feels like you could lose your mind and do something to yourself that you weren't going to do otherwise before the pain started. So I was like, yeah, you're like actually allowed to feel that way regardless, though. Like, when you do something like that and you take the risk, I said, it's like, we have statistics and genetics for a reason. And when you take the risk on doing something like that, you do risk resentment. That's a risk that they were willing to take. I'm not saying that they're, you know, if someone was trying to pin me with like eugenics, and I was like, first of all, I'm so fucking sick of hearing people compare, like, I got my tubes out because I didn't want to give a child my genetic condition with eugenics. Please stop fucking telling people that, especially disabled people who make the choice that they are not going to pass along their suffering. Let's not pretend eugenics has ever been for anybody's comfort or to actually make anything better. It's literal, like, racism based off of bullshit science that isn't science at all, that was perpetuated by people who only had bad goals. Like, let's not pretend, okay? First of all, that shit pissed me off. But I was like, I'm not making a decision based off of whether or not their parents are assholes. Would I have personally done that? No, and especially not 3 times. But that's not what I'm here for. Like, I'm not telling them that their parents are the devil and that they should hate them. I'm saying that they're allowed to feel the way that they do because it makes sense. It's honestly that simple. I was like, you are trying to, like, I didn't say that because I was like, whatever, like, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. And then they like were like, okay, they edited their comment, like, I made a mistake, like, whatever. But I was like, yeah, it's not, I'm not trying to like do anything. I'm just saying that you're allowed to feel the way that you do. I thought it was really interesting, to be honest with you. Some of them feel really fake, and I know they are, but that one didn't. I feel like it just was somebody who actually wanted to know if they had done the wrong thing, probably panicking about whether or not they had done the wrong thing. And it's like, it's your life. Truth be told, it's your life. It's not the wrong thing if it's what makes you feel better. Like, you're not killing anybody. You might hurt them, but it also hurts you that their desire for more children was more important than the perceived risk. And that's allowed to be painful. I would be hurt too. So I just thought that was really interesting. And I also think it's so funny that I think sometimes we lose track of the fact that everything and everybody isn't normal. Every situation isn't typical. Every person doesn't have to have kids. I think that it's okay if people don't. I think sometimes we really freak out at the idea, and it's okay. Like, even to this day, I've got my tube side. People are like, what? You got your tube? Like, you sure? And I'm like, yeah, everybody doesn't need kids. Like, I know for a fact that I don't need a child. I'm very mentally ill and I'm physically unwell and I struggle to take care of myself. Not like, you know, I wash my ass and stuff, but I'm saying, like, I can't bend over right now. Imagine a 3-year-old wanting me to pick them up and I can't even bend over. And that's like for an indiscriminate amount of time. Like, my back just hurts often and whenever it wants to. Like, there is no rules for when it occurs. It's not a one-off injury. Although I had a recent injury, but my back hurts off and on constantly, like all year. So, you know, some people just don't need to have kids. I don't have enough money to have kids. I take those things into consideration. I wouldn't be able to support a child all the way, and I wouldn't want to bring somebody into the world that is already objectively difficult to get through and the economy is not that great, and then bring them in while I'm also poor. Because what are they going to get out of that from me? I can't give them the life that the bare minimum life, you know what I mean? I can't give myself the bare minimum life. So I think sometimes we like totally freak out at the idea that people pick responsibility first, and it's actually okay to lead with forethought. Even though the emotions are big and the love for children is huge. And I love kids, by the way. I'm not one of those weird bitches that's child free but like hates kids. Like, I think that shit's kind of fucking weird. Like, you don't even have to, not like you can't dislike being around kids, because that's fine. I'm saying people who like fucking hate kids and call them like crotch goblins and shit, like, you're weird as fuck. Like, that's just weird to me. Or like think that they shouldn't be allowed to be in public anywhere. Like, I need you to seek therapy, because that's not regular. That's not a normal thought process. That's fucking broken. It's okay to like prioritize being thoughtful or being like, oh, I have this genetic condition and it's just not worth passing down. Yeah, I just thought that was really interesting thought. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about that, if you even get this far. All right, I love you all. Take care of yourselves. Oh, my members, duh. All right, thank you to Tommy Turtle and Trash, Gotti, Penny, Fernando, Sozor, Glorith, Astris, Kenzie, Dancy, Spooky, Bread, Talisha, and Pidge. Guys, thank you so much for supporting the channel. You guys are lovely. I really do mean it, by the way. I didn't expect anybody to support my channel for years. It's been 2. And I already have had people support my channel for over a year. I think you guys are really, really nice to me for some reason, and I really do appreciate it to no end. So thank you guys so much. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow's video won't be late, but I do have an appointment late in the evening. So I will let you guys know. Love you all. Bye-bye.